Hey everybody, Jeremy here and Zelda the cat. There she is right over there. And today we're going to be taking a look at this Marvel Legends figure from the upcoming Marvel movie, Eternals. Now, hope I get this guy's name right. I'm going to pronounce it Phastos. He is one of 7 figures in this wave. And if you get the other 6, you'll be able to build Gilgamesh. Well, Gilgamesh is the Build-A-Figure, and I gotta be honest, don't really know too much about the Eternals, but I decided to pick this guy up because it's for the culture. All right, so from what I've seen, these Eternal figures are pretty readily available in stores, so you shouldn't have a problem getting all these guys together if you want to build that Build-A-Figure or just complete the collection. But I don't have very many Marvel Legends figures, so it's always a pleasant experience when I check these out. So let's open this up, take a closer look at him. So here he is. You know, I'd imagine that a lot of people probably don't know much about the Eternals because they're not that household name when it comes to Marvel superheroes and stuff. But I can tell you that this guy on the team is like the tech guy. He's the smart guy. He's the one that creates the weapons. He's the one that can supply you with the armaments that you need in order to fight whatever the heck that you're gonna fight. But yeah, as the resident genius of the group, he's going to be very, very useful. Now, looking at this character, you know, it's very simple in its appearance. And I will tell you that the thing that I like the most about these Marvel Legends, even though I don't really collect a whole lot of them, is that the posability is so easy with these guys. And it's also so varied. When it comes to how he actually looks, I think that this particular head sculpt is a pretty good likeness of the actor that plays him. The actor's name is Brian Tyree Henry. Had to look that up real quick. But yeah, it's a pretty good face sculpt of him, I think. And the thing that I like about him the most is these really cool patterns and designs that he has right there on his chest. It's also a pretty cool color scheme he got going on. I always did think that the colors of purple and black go pretty well together, especially when you throw in that little bit of silver. Got his arm looking like it's broken. But yeah, looks pretty good. Turn him over on the back. It's a lot more simplistic there, just regular purple and black. But yeah, the stuff that stands out the most, definitely that pattern right there on his chest. It looks pretty good. Definitely looks pretty good. So as I was saying, the articulation with these Marvel Legends figures is always really good. So you take this guy, for example, his only limitation is his outfit, and that's going to keep him from getting into the most extreme of poses. But, you know, we can just take a look here. You know, it's very easy to move. You got yourself some nice little hinges there on the wrist, nice bend at the elbow, double jointed elbows. You can take the shoulders, upper arm, and move them out pretty far. You can bring them in. You see, like I had at the beginning, had his 2 hands kind of like that. And I love the fact that you can get his arms and his hands so close together in the front of him to be able to do something like that. There's been a lot of figures where that mobility just isn't there, so you really can't get that kind of look with them, but you definitely can with this guy. And as for the legs, if it weren't for this that he's wearing, you would be able to get the legs to go out further than this, but you can't really do it because this is blocking it. And then as well as the bend at the knee, which I'm pretty sure is a double jointed knee, which is cool, but again, trying to bend the knee, this is gonna, you know, kind of get in the way. You can kind of bring his leg up a little bit and then try to bend it, but you can only go so far before this kind of gets in the way. And as for the legs, of course, you're going to have a pretty nice hinge right there. On the ankle, it goes up a really good amount. Of course, it's going to go down an equally good amount. And standing up is easy. There's another thing I like about these Marvel Legends figures, you know, the ones that I have don't really need stands, you know, and you can get them into some crazy poses, bending them over, stretching them out. And they can hold their position as long as you get the pivots and stuff right. So as far as accessories go, you don't get any. But what you do get are 2 of these interchangeable hands. And these are just fisted hands, you know. Nice to have fisted hands, I guess. But from what I can glean from this character, I think it would do him better to have his hands open in that claw type form, you know, just like he's forging something using the energy around him, you know, to that effect. And then you also get, it's still in the packaging, but you get one of the legs for Gilgamesh. That is the Build-A-Figure part that comes with him. And of course, you get the rest with the other 5 characters that come with Build-A-Figure parts in this line. So yeah, there's so many different characters that you can get to complete your Eternals wave. I think that these guys are best served when everyone else is around them. That way you don't have to really try to get into a crazy pose. You know, they just kind of look better together as a group. And I think it's just kind of a good look overall. Like I said, you know, I got this guy. It's for the culture, y'all. But he does look really good. And I like it. I'm going to say I like it. Price on this, $22.99, brand new. Depending on if it shelf warms or not, that price can definitely go down. But getting all of them is going to be a little bit pricey. But of course, if you're into Marvel Legends, you already knew that. All right, so that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, I'm Jeremy. Talk to you later.